my fellow souls. I think we have all had times when we've looked upon the future in despair, when we've gotten disenchanted with the future, when we've looked at the news, looked at the state of the present economy, and we feel discouraged. But today I'd like to tell you that after spending a few hours with your children, with my children, my little brothers and sisters, who I'm very proud of, I'd like to tell you that among them I saw leaders. Among them I saw free thinkers, individual thinkers. Among them I saw those in whose hands I think the future will be okay. But there was a message that we wanted to give, that in talking to Behen Diana, Behen Navy, we decided that, you know what, let's give this message when the parents are here, so that we can all understand how we need to guide our children. You see, one of the things that bothers me, we are peaceful people. We're religious, we're spiritual, we're loving, we're tolerant, we're kind. But a lot of times, we find that with those who do not have or live by a moral code, our kindness, our spirituality, our religiousness, our loving ways, compassionate ways, are usually mistaken for a sign of weakness. Now, I don't think we're weak people. In fact, I believe, and I know for a fact, that we are born of warriors. We are sons and daughters of warriors. We are warriors. From the days of Sri Ram and Bhagwan Krishna, to not so long ago, Subhas Chandra Bose, and many of these pictures that line the wall of this mandir, to more recently, my father, Pandit Bodhra Mahadev, my Chachaji, Pandit Ramlal, Pandit Kalicharan, my Louis Aja from 64 Village, Mahashera Kabir, great minds. My Uncle Birbal from number 64 Village. And I'm sure you can come up with people in your area that you know so well, and you know that they were warriors. They fought for country. They fought for their families. They fought for their value system. They protected their mothers and sisters and daughters. They were warriors. We are children of warriors. We are warriors. These warriors, they did not fight because they wanted to show the world that they can fight. They did not fight to show how good they were. They did not fight to feed their egos. They fought to protect. They fought to defend. And they fought to preserve a value system that was put in place by this great heritage a long time ago. We are warriors. Please understand that I am not condoning violence. I remember when my father taught me how to defend myself. Back then he taught me boxing and stick fighting and judo. And where's my little girl? You should see my little girl attack the heavy bag in the basement. Vashti. We owe it to our children to teach them how to defend themselves, their family, their mothers, sisters, daughters, brothers, their country, and their value system. We owe it to our children to do that. But sadly, a lot of times, what is the example that our children see? They see those who look for, on the weekends, they look for peace of mind at the bottom of a bottle. And when they can't find that peace of mind, they abuse and they cut up our mothers with profanity-laced verbal swords. This is the example they see. Why am I telling you all of this? Because I have seen my brothers and my brothers and fathers who, instead of protecting and defending, they join in putting down our sisters and mothers and our daughters. These are those who do not or have not developed a value system. To defend, you have to have something to defend. And it starts with that value system. In fact, the value system, it's inherent in us. You develop a value system just by being born human. Because you wouldn't want other people to do to you what you don't, what you don't want done to you, you don't want other people to do to you. So you develop this value system. I'm telling you that it is not so hard. It is pretty straightforward to develop a value system. Now that's simple but straightforward. Start with society and society's moral code. And then refine that with what you learned in this Monday. Refine that with the things that these children have learned in the past 2 weeks. Refine it with the lessons from our heritage, our culture that is so rich. And when you do have a value system in place that you will be proud of, that measures well against any other. And when you have that value system in place, be willing to defend it. This value system that we should be willing to defend because we are the sons and daughters of those who defended it all their lives. They were thrown into jail. My father, I know. They were thrown in jail for not compromising their values. Not once. So, I encourage you to develop a value system if you don't have one. My little brothers and sisters, it's actually very simple to differentiate between those who do have a value system and those who do not. Right? Those who do, you, in this manner over the past 2 weeks, you're on the way to refining your value system. You have developed a value system and you're refining it. Those who have not given it a thought, those who have not refined or developed that value system, the ones who feel they have to get drunk every weekend, the ones who smoke weed, the ones who do drugs, they have not yet given thought or totally developed and refined the value system. The difference is easy to see. We are proud of you. You're on your way. You're refining that value system. You're on your way. Keep the course. My mothers, fathers, I encourage you. This is what you need to do. Show that you do not compromise your values when you have established those. And set that example for our children. Viewers, Varanganas.
No, the fish.
Please turn around, face this way. Raise your hand. We are born of warriors. Repeat after me. We are born of warriors. We are the sons and daughters of warriors. We are warriors. But we pray for peace, love, and unity. Thank you so much. Take your seats. Now that's an awesome show of pride. The kind of pride we want to see in our children. My little ones, please look at me. I love you as my own, each and every one of you. You are my own. And I thank you for the time that I've spent with you, that you have taught me as much as maybe I've taught you. So thank you so much. Let us pray. Guide us, O God, on the path of love. With love there shall be no hate. With love there shall be no dislike. With love there shall be no wars. With love there shall be peace and unity. Guide us on the path of love, O God. For this we pray. Thank you, and namaste.
Thank you very much, Jagdeep, for such a wonderful address. And from a different perspective, our students will know when he was here. He came for a couple of sessions, and he presents these values in a different perspective, more on building character and building a strong sense of good, positive self-esteem. We move on. Our elementary group, which was skillfully coordinated by Ben Sartre, who just stood up, and some of the other leaders, along with Ben Davy, they will be making a presentation at this time. And a few days I was here, I must say how proud I was to see people like our older Viranganas like Jaya and Shana and Trishna and others whose name Shivlan and others, Diana, how well they have coordinated with our younger ones in guiding them along, in getting them in order, in making sure, right. As Ben Davy said, standing in front of us is our future, and that's so true.
Namaste everyone. Welcome to our 25th annual Arya Virtual Camp. We will be performing mantras and shlokas from our sacred text. Please sit back and relax and enjoy as we perform. Namaste. We will be doing a mantra from the Atharva Veda. May the child observe the righteous commands of the Father, and may the child mind be in harmony with the mother's mind. May wife and husband speak gently and lovingly to each other, so that their home will be an abode of peace and happiness. Next, we will be doing a chant from Chirangi
towards a self-realization or moksha.
Next, we will be doing a Chaupai from the Ramayana. In the morning, Sri Ram used to get up very early and bow to the feet of his mother, father, and teacher. He would be instructed by his father on what needed to be done in the administration of the city. The king would observe his son's performance and experience great joy. Next, we will be doing a shloka from the Bhagavad Gita.